let's see what else I want to talk about with intermittent fasting.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town.
What's poppin', YouTube? Welcome back to Vlogmas day 4. Is it day 4? Yeah, I think it's day 4. Y'all, whew, it's hard for me to keep up with the dates. So to try and keep up with dates during Vlogmas is like we not going nowhere. What do I need the date for? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title what this video is about. So today I will be talking to you guys about intermittent fasting, what it is, and all that good stuff. So before we get into this video, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit your girls with that your girls. First of all, I'm one person. So go ahead and hit your girl with that thumbs up. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. If you are uncertain, then baby, go ahead and check out a few more videos to see if this is where you want to be, because your girl will welcome you with open arms. But let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. All right, y'all, so I do have my phone here to help me with the process, right? So I'm gonna give you guys my definition of intermittent fasting, and then I'm going to give you guys the actual definition of intermittent fasting. Your girl is talking too fast. Slow it down, Shayla. So my definition of intermittent fasting is where you have a fasting window of where you eat and where you do not eat. There are different time frames and there are different ways to intermittent fast. Now I'm going to pop you guys with the actual definition of intermittent fasting. You know they're gonna go more into detail, and then I'm also gonna put it up on the screen somewhere, that way you guys can see it. So let me grab my phone. So intermittent fasting, also known as intermittent energy restriction, is an umbrella term for various meal timing schedules that cycle between voluntary fasting or reduced calorie intake and non-fasting over a given period, right? So intermittent fasting, I am going to go into how I intermittent fast, what I drink while intermittent fasting, and how it has helped me. But before we get into that, there are, and I just learned this, y'all, well, not really learned it, I knew it was fasting, but I didn't know it was all considered intermittent fasting, right? There are 3 different types or ways to intermittent fast. So here it says alternate day fasting, periodic fasting, and daily time restricted fasting, right? So I do daily time restricted fasting. When I first started my journey, it's been a little over 2 years since I've been intermittent fasting, right? When I first started my journey, I was doing the 16-8. So I would literally fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window period. That lasted for maybe like a week, honestly, y'all, because then I literally went from 16-8 to 18-6, which 18-6 is probably your most popular fasting window. And there was even sometimes, even still to this day, where sometimes I'm going like 20-22 hours. If you're eating the right foods that keep you full and all that good stuff, then you're not even like feeling those hunger pains, you're not even thinking about food. And honestly, like once you start fasting, you'll notice that you actually stay full a lot longer. So how does intermittent fasting help you? So basically, when you are in that fasting state, your body is not working overtime to process calories, the sugars, the foods, all that stuff you done took in, right? So by your body resting, it is allowing your body to get rid of fat, because your body is not constantly processing, which is really crazy, right? Because we were always told, well, probably not everybody, not always, but a lot of us were made to believe that, oh, you need to eat 5 to 6 small meals a day in order to lose weight. My husband did intermittent fasting with me. He didn't do keto. He ate some keto meals, but he wasn't like strict keto like I was, right? and he was just dropping weight just by intermittent fasting with me. It wasn't like huge numbers, but you can definitely see that he was losing weight, losing inches just by intermittent fasting with me. So baby, they say it's a fad. They say it's a fad. I don't think so. There's so many benefits of intermittent fasting. I am actually going to get into the benefits in another video, but I do want to let you guys know how I intermittent fast. So I definitely forgot to mention a key factor. In order to fast, you should not be taking any calories. The only thing you want to have when doing fasting of any sort would be water, plain tea, or black coffee. Nothing added. Which is now 18.6. I started off over 2 years ago doing a 16.8. If you guys aren't sure if you can start off like doing 16.8 or 18.6 or, you know, 20 or 22, then what you guys can do is start with 10 hours, fast for 10 hours. As you make your way past that, then take it up an hour each day. Go to 11, go to 12. All that, okay? That is the best way to do it, but you definitely want to make sure you're eating a nutrient dense meal. Make sure what you're eating has nutrients in it. You don't want to be eating or drinking empty calories. That's not going to keep you nice and full. So what I mean by that is you definitely want to make sure you're getting those good veggies in. Make sure you're getting good fats in. The good fats will definitely keep you full. Once again, we're made to believe that fats are bad for us. Fats are not bad for us. You gotta have the good fat, right? So just make sure that you're getting your nutrients in properly, and I'm telling you, baby, it will work. It will definitely work for you. All right, guys, so that is my view on intermittent fasting. I just kind of wanted to give a view of an average, normal, everyday person instead of being all scientific with it, right? Because when you get scientific with some of these terms, and it can be a little bit confusing, right? Like, wait, what? Say who? Wait, you gotta Google every other word, and you gotta listen to it about 10 times to break it down. But simplified version, intermittent fasting is when you set aside a time to fast and you set aside a time to eat. Now, within that eating window, that does not mean you just until your time is up. Eat when you're hungry. That's it. If you're not hungry, then you don't need to eat. There's some days where I eat 1 time a day. I'm not going to force myself to eat if I am not hungry, and you will find that fasting will do that for you. All right, guys, my camera went dead, so I am back. So like I was saying, I started off my fast 16.8, and then I also did 18.6, and like I said, sometimes I was doing 20, 24. The highest fast I did was 42 hours, and I don't know how I did it, y'all, but your girl did it. I was so proud of myself, and it wasn't even like intentionally. I was just being lazy, right? And besides the fact that I really wasn't hungry, but hence I went 42 and not 48 because your girl was hungry. So how I would do mine, for instance, say so like I'll cut off a eating window. Like I don't want to eat past 6, and then usually the next day I'm eating at 12. 18.6, right? I gave myself that 6-hour eating window. But even like with that, because my body has been trained since I started my weight loss journey where I cannot eat that much at all. So usually within those times, I'll literally eat 1 meal a day because your girl be full. When you're getting all those good nutrients in, who needs to keep eating? You know what I'm saying? But it has helped me in a lot of ways. I hope this information has helped you better understand what intermittent fasting is. You may also see IF, right? IF. That is the short term for intermittent fasting. So if you guys ever see that, especially like if you're like talking about fasting, or if you're in like a little health group, or you know, following a health guru or any of that, and you see IF, then that's what it is. It's intermittent fasting. But thank you guys for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to share it out. There may be someone out there who also can use this information on what intermittent fasting is. There are a lot of different types of fasting, but this is what worked for me. This is what I found beneficial, and this is what I enjoyed doing. But thank you guys again for tuning into this video, and your girl will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 5.